James at Falcons Fury Harley-Davidson, and today we're going to test ride the Freewheeler. And I'm pretty excited because, to be honest, this is my first time riding a trike, so let's get on with this, eh? Now, one of the unique features on the Freewheeler and the other trikes by Harley-Davidson is the addition of the reverse button right here. These are big motorcycles, you can't really push them back yourself, so you have the reverse button. It's pretty easy to activate. You just, with the motorcycle in neutral, you press and hold the reverse button until the orange R lights up. Then you press this button again, you hold it, and you go backwards. Pretty cool. You can then just put it right back in first and you are good to go. Alright, and I am off on my first ever ride on a Freewheeler, and this is going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to this. It rides very much like a motorcycle. You just have to remember that you've got all that out back, so you have to be careful, particularly when you're coming into like a gas station, that you don't hit your the back end on those metal poles that they have, because you do stick out about 3 feet on either side. So just cruising along here at slow speeds. What's the big difference I'm feeling between this and two wheels? And the way it feels, actually that's the oh, okay, going around a corner, that is a little bit different. On a motorcycle, you know, you counter steer around corners, so you want to go right, you push the right handlebar and it leans you over and you go right. Doesn't happen on this one. Seems like you have to do the opposite way. Let me see here. There we go. Yeah, that's how you, okay, so on this bike, to turn right, you actually push on the left handlebar and sort of pull the right to turn the wheel, and alright, so we figured that out, so that's nice and easy. One of the things I'm noticing on this bike is there's no fairing on the Freewheeler, and so this is all open and you feel that wind. It does come at you a little bit, but it's not bad. It's just like on a regular motorcycle. If you want to go with fairing, you step up to the Tri-Glide that comes with a full fairing similar to like a road glide, so that's going to really protect you. And bloody hell, did the camera pick that up? Something just hit my helmet. I think it was probably like, it was some kind of bug or a bee, but it was really loud. I'm surprised, maybe you heard it, I don't know. Oh, anyway, moving along here. The thing I am noticing is that you can feel the back of this. You can feel that you've got a lot of weight behind you, so it takes a little bit of getting used to. This is, like I said, it's my first time on this bike, and it's definitely, I see that why people like it, and I think I would really like this after riding it for a while, but when you first get on it, coming off a two-wheel bike, it definitely has a different feel. Now, we're cruising along here, and it's very smooth. The suspension on this is very nice. We're getting minimal vibrations here through the handlebars. Let's see how the engine braking works on this, and yep, it's good. It's pretty much like every other Harley-Davidson. You can really engine brake these completely, and then oh, okay, there it is again. The corners. This is going to take a while to get used to, and then you'll see back there on that corner I cut it a little bit as well, because on a motorcycle you can do that, unless you've got to be careful because you've got to watch that you've got that extra width out back. So just riding down the road, I'm going to keep it right here in the middle. Yeah, it's going to keep it in the middle of the road, and that way I know that I'm good on both sides. Yeah, it's comfortable. I could see traveling on this for a very long time. The seating position is very nice. It's comfortable. It's got plenty of power. This comes with a 114 engine, and One of the things I was thinking when I got on this was how much power would it actually have, because with all this extra weight, is it going to feel fantastic? And I can tell you right now, this 114 on this motorcycle is awesome. It really goes. It's like a little rocket. And this is actually a pretty smooth road, so you know, you wouldn't expect anything, but I can tell already that the suspension on this is very, very nice. We're going to come into a little bit here now with some corners, so we'll see how we do on it. So just got to remember, rather than counter steering, you sort of push the other way. It's a push-pull motion. I think I'm getting this. This is pretty good. It's easy. I'm enjoying myself. As I was saying earlier, before the bug incident, if you wanted to step up to a trike with full fairing, you'd go to the Tri-Glide, which comes with the full touring pack on the back, and it has the full windshield up front. It's really nice. Again, coming to a complete stop here. The engine braking, it's good. And then these corners, man, they're going to trip me out. It's going to take a minute to just sort of figure it out. It's fun. It's a good challenge. I could see that you could sit on this bike for a really, really long time. It's very, very comfortable. The view from the front is spectacular. Without the fairing, you have an absolutely wide open view of the road, which I like. You know, I ride a bike without fairing. I enjoy the feel of the wind. So this is right up there. This is my cup of tea. Then we'll give it some beans, and yeah, it goes. I mean, it sounds good. You know, it's amazing actually. This 114. I love this engine, and I love it in this bike. It was absolutely the right choice to put in here. It's awesome. It's actually a little bit chilly here in the shadow. I need to get back in the sun. That's better. Much better. I'll just let you enjoy the scenery. New construction, it's not much scenery, is it? So for me, 6'3", pretty comfy on this. A nice comfortable position. My arms are just below my shoulders. It's very, very comfortable. I could ride this happily all day. And you know, I'm what, 5 minutes into this ride now, and I'm already used to the way it handles the steering. So let's see. Yeah, the engine braking's great on it. Hardly have to touch the brakes at all, just for that little bit there. And let's see, let's give it a little bit here, and or not. I think we have red lights. Okay. That's weird. Normally, you know, you put your feet down when you're stopped at a light. You don't have to on this. My feet are just on the floorboards. This is great. I'm really enjoying this. This is comfortable. These come standard with cruise control as well, which we haven't had a chance to try out today because we've not gone far enough. So if you're on the highway, you can just set it, forget it, just keep going. The rest of the controls, standard Harley-Davidson fare. You've got your right turn signal on the right, left turn signal on the left, which I like. It just makes sense. Auto cancelling indicators, it's great. I'm enjoying this a lot. I wasn't sure what I would think of the trikes, having never been on one, but I have to say I am suitably impressed. And I think, yeah, that engine, again, I know I just keep talking about it, but I'm a massive fan of this Milwaukee 114 engine. It's awesome. Now, if you've never ridden a trike before and it's something you're thinking about getting into, I would definitely recommend get down here to Falcons Fury Harley-Davidson. Take one out for a test ride, and maybe ask your friendly salesperson if you can go for a little bit of a longer ride, just so you can get a feel for this, because I've been riding this for what, 10 minutes now. I'm starting to get a feel for it, but it's still, I don't want to say alien because it's still a motorcycle, but corners like that, I think I was a little close to the pavement. I think, you know, I wasn't far enough in the middle again. I'll have to look when I get back. I'll watch the video, but I felt like I was a little close to the curb. Again, just because you're looking at the front, but you've got to remember the back there. Now we're coming up to a pretty sharp corner here. which is always a good one to test because I like to lean the bikes over on this. So this, we don't have any leaning over, so it's okay. That's what you have to do. It's a push-pull action. I like it. It's intuitive once you've got it in your head that that's what you have to do. And it really is effortless to drive. I mean, we're just cruising down here. It doesn't feel like we're going more than 20 miles per hour. It really is nice. Yeah, this has been a good ride, I have to say. I like the trike. I am suitably impressed. Yeah, if you're on a motorcycle and you're thinking you want to switch to a trike, come out and test ride one, see what you think. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised. You still get that feel that you're on a motorcycle, you get the wind and everything, but you have a little more stability. You just feel a little more, oh hello, you have a little, I don't know who that was, but she was waving, so we'll just, you always have to be friendly to people. And we've made it back to the dealership now. I'll just put her back where she belongs. And one of the nice things about the trike, which we talked about at the very beginning of the video, is the reverse. I really like that. So we'll slip it in here with its friends. And again, reverse is simple. You just put the engine into neutral and you press and hold the little reverse button, and it should be, nope, not yet. Okay, so let's do it again. You press and hold the reverse button, the R comes on, and we're good. And there we go. Simple as that. Anyway guys, thank you for watching the video. It was fun to make. Hope you enjoyed watching it. As always, if you could please subscribe to our channel, that would be excellent. Share it with your friends, families, or if you hate what we're doing, your enemies. We're good here. And don't forget, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.